terus berganti. Walau yang lain terus berubah, GoPay Games konsisten ngasih yang pasti murah.
Garniernya, keringat, minyak, dan kulit sensitif bikin jerawat susah dilawan.
Lawan jerawat dengan nyaman bersama.
Baru Garnier Men Acnova Gentle Gel Cleanser dengan salisilik dan sikat. Lawan 99,9% bakteri penyebab jerawat. Teruji pada kulit sensitif. Nyaman di kulit.
Roster MPL semangat, kita percaya kalian udah lakuin yang terbaik di match, di scrim kalian, dan kita anak Dewa pasti percaya sama kalian, dukung kalian terus.
Amin juga. Tepuk tangan dulu untuk para super fans, terima kasih. Anak Dewa, terima kasih juga untuk Big Troopers. Kita udah melihat semangat mereka dan juga kepercayaan diri mereka di para tim yang mereka dukung. Dan kita akan harapkan terbaik untuk dua tim BTR dan Dewa ini. Karena sekarang kita akan langsung melihat bagaimana match berikutnya. Langsung kita lempar ke Bude Clara. Let's go.
Membuka minggu yang terakhir menjadi minggu berdarah di minggu ke-9. Kita masih mencari tahu bagaimana nasib dari 7 tim yang ada. Karena hanya 2 tim saja yang kita tahu nasibnya, yaitu RRQ dan juga Onyx. Bagaimana dengan posisi 2 dan posisi 9? Semuanya masih sedang berjuang untuk mendapatkan tiket ke Velodrome. Tiket ke babak playoff slot mereka. Karena Velodrome bukan hanya menanti tim-tim yang ada, namun kita akan menanti siapa The New King Phoenix. Dan pula ini akan menjadi pencarian 2 perwakilan Indonesia di ajang EWC. So, sampai hari ini masih menjadi tanda tanya siapa yang akan menemani Onyx di Velodrome dan bagaimana semua pertarungan akan berlangsung, karena setiap pertandingan begitu berarti, bukan hanya matchnya namun juga dari gamenya. So, inilah dia minggu berdarah, minggu ke-9 untuk jawaban kita. Siapa yang akan menuju Velodrome? Inilah dia MPL Indonesia Season 17. We own this.
The curtains are closing and this is the final destination. Welcome to possibly the last bloody week as well as the last week, the first day of MPL ID Season 17. It is week 9 alongside Realize, Miracle, and Aldo. For me, I'm coasting, I'm chilling. But for my brother right here, still shaking. He's shivering my timbers.
No, this is not shaking. This is me acting up. Just trying to curse the boys, you know? The other team.
Well, before we go any further, we'd like to thank our sponsors because MPL ID Season 17 is powered by Mooton, supported by PBSD, presented by the official gaming phone in Phoenix, your official e-wallet, GoPay, your official gaming chair, Todak, our partner in esports, you have Guardian, Bayou, Lunar Gaming, GameSmacks, and OnePlay. And our suppliers, Anil, Twinkie Lemon, Yummy Choice, and Aqua, thank you so much for the never-ending support for MPL ID Season 17. And now, our focus shifts onto the last week, the last chapter. Every game matters. And before we go any further, I would like to say the biggest of thank yous. I would half ball my body, right? Whoa, to this team, to Bigatron. Yep. Because if it weren't for Bigatron beating Alter Ego, 4 teams would have made it to playoffs and we wouldn't have this last week ordeal type of deal, right? It's all because of Bigatron.
Gitron has been playing pretty well. Although last week they lost to DFAP 2-0, I think that's a lot down to the luckiness of DFAP that BTR doesn't execute pretty well. So I feel like BTR can make a surprise performance this week, especially against two of the best teams in the league right now, DEWA and also Onyx.
Hey, look at that crown. Where does that crown lie on?
Wow.
Vitality. You know, EWC is in Paris.
Ah,
It's
don't
time
give
for
me
the
that,
home
huh?
team to get it.
It is for the home team. I mean, Bigatron by Vitality, the ladies team. They might go there, right? It's a given. They will go there. They're confirmed. But for Onyx, man, they still are not guaranteed at this spot. We have to fight for that. Not we, them. But, you know, we're part. Like, one part. But look at the other teams, right? DEWA, EVOS, TLID, Geekcon, Bigatron by Vitality, Alter Ego. Even Navi, they still have that weak pulsating inside of them if they really want to make the playoffs. But alright, Yoshi, they're done.
Yep, they're done. They're done and dusted. They're not making to Pelotron. But look at today's schedule. This is the story of two different stories. BTR and Alter Ego trying to secure a win
Yeah?
to make one step closer to Pelotron, while DEWA and TLID is battling for that upper bracket position.
Oh, how are you feeling, Mirko? Because Bigatron will be facing two of the, I'd say, most dangerous teams so far. I mean, for Onyx, it is a given, but for DEWA, they've been inconsistent lately.
That's the thing. I think right now there's a big chance for Bigatron to make it playoffs just because of there was recent lasting form, right? DEWA, across the whole season, are definitely the second best team. But throughout the last 2 weeks, I think they're actually down in the dumps. They haven't been playing too well. I think Dolan, the agent Dolan,
Hey.
about that. But my goat, Dolan, BTR by the way, he hasn't been performing that well, even when he's gotten some of these picks, you know? So we expected maybe if he gets banned out, if the Suyo, the Guinevere is taken away from his arsenal, then maybe we would see these cracks in his game. But recently he's been getting Suyos, Guinevere, but for some reason the composure he showed early on in the season is not visible at all in the last few weeks.
Yeah. They have not secured a single win for the past 2 weeks.
It's crazy because we thought it's a done deal. They were sitting at 99.97% for the last 2 weeks to make it playoffs.
We said it. 99% for Indonesian teams is a 50-50. Everything's 50-50. Everything's 50-50. DEWA, even if they are sitting on that 99.97%, you know, playoffs rate, they still are making the playoffs.
They still have very risky rate. I think it's only one maybe 100 scenario that DEWA doesn't make the playoffs, but still, it's still all for play for.
They need to play for everything because, like the poster we saw, every game matters. Look at this. Playoffs bracket prediction based on the current standings. EVOS against Bigatron, TID, and by the way, this is single elimination or will be
In the play-in,
the play-in, yes. So make sure that you go through like the remaining teams, DEWA,
Dia lagi dekat sama pembela lain katanya. Hanya doang.
Is this bracket favorable to you?
it is to my liking, yes. It is. EVO's BTR having very good record against them.
Pantes lah Jin banget main bola. Mana sama dia yang berdua terus. Atas skill triple satu terus kalau main. Iya.
I think it is the better one. The better route for sure. I hope it stays this way.
Imagine Bigatron just need 3 wins to make it to MSC.
Yeah, but still though, if the kind of prediction like this, it means that our for the Asian games doesn't qualify for
They
playoffs.
can focus on Asian games, you know?
Yeah.
It could be a
Because he was one of the most promising junglers and even players and even rookies in MPL.
I rate him very highly. I used to.
damage. They won't want to go for the siege. Heck, they might go for the dive. It's only one wave.
Almost still have to flicker.
Yep. Now for the side. That's a Lord charging into the base. And Man's going to be able to clear it out. Oh, Kin! Way too aggressive. That's a meltdown as well. They pull it back in style. Who picks up the kill as Kin finally takes his first death of the game.
This makes the point that this Uranus is still shreddable. This Uranus is not as tanky as you would think it was.
Yeah, I think he's playing with the food too much. He's trying to rage bait BTR,
Rage bait.
and BTR took the bait, gets the kill. He tried to dodge the grab, with the flicker, but then it missed. So, but I think if Kid finish up the Winter Crown, I think the blue will have a soul.
Yeah, they want to go in. Wait a second. That was way too aggressive, but amazing reaction from DEWA.
I have deja vus every time. Megatron trying to dive that mid turret. As 5 players, back then it was light with the chip, right? They fumbled that one, but another pickup. And important part as well is that Dawn has the winner crown. So now he has a way to kind of slow down the team fight, right? Again, the carry will need the speedy light wheel, the ultimate, sorry, to really go for the all-ins towards the Leomore. The Harley as well with the ultimate. So then with 2 winner crowns, they can delay the fight and then play out on the next cycle.
Yes, I think the Winter Crown is
The danger already with Winter Crown as well. A full dive to the back line as Amasu able to catch but Octa's gonna die. And Amasu there, but Kid will fall to the deadly magic. And Moreno picks up a Sky Pierce. Gets away the dragon. Moreno gets gunned down by Baby. And now it's just Nile and Finn. DEWA have a lord to play with.
2 robots remaining with their parts attached to one another. Moeza nearly dies. They want to go for the siege. They want to go for the end.
They're trying to hold the waves in. Now DEWA getting their hands on the base. Finn with a walk up already. Deadly magic into that is now. He's able to go for the hits, but that's maybe locking it down with the Baby. They just get it now. Buys it with a crown, but is unable to get it held. That's a shutdown now, but Dolan's going to go for the end. And they'll lock it down to secure game 1.
DEWA United get the job done. Megatron on the precipice of holding the crystal as the nut shattered to pieces, but they still succumb to DEWA's siege. 1-0.
the cheese pick, Octa's power pick, the Lunox, fake stars this game.
Grab. When he mounts onto you, the Lapu Lapu also wants to dive at the back. So then you leave the poor cat.
See blue, I kick blue, I burst blue, I snowball from there.
Man, this show is very, very